speak upon something right quick. When it comes to I was working out, right? I was working out, and at the time I was working out, um, I was I was listening to music, right? So, cause when I work out, I listen to hype music like NBA YoungBoy, Lil Durk, like Lil Baby, music like that to keep my heart racing, like Pooh Shiesty, all these different types of rappers, right? So I can, cause they music, they keep, it's like they keep the motivation on when you working out, cause they play a lot of hype music, right? So I'm listening to the music, right? I'm listening to it, and I'm getting a better understanding of it. You can tell that what they were saying in the music is really a program, right? And I've realized this multiple times. I realized this, that when it comes to our race of people, is that when it comes to the music they're playing music that will. It's like they're trying to control us as well when it comes to the music industry. And the reason I'm saying that is because the music that they playing about. I got my ops. I shot him. Like they're 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 making money off of our destruction, off of their own race destruction, and they getting paid to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy to me because I was listening to I think I was listening to NBA YoungBoy. I was listening to his music, right? And I realized that when it comes to black men, period, when it comes to us, I truly feel like, and I don't know if anybody agrees or don't agree, I truly feel like when it comes to black men, we don't really want to kill each other. We don't really want to, fight our own race. We really don't want to fight our own reflection. I feel like we don't want to do that. And the reason I say that is because we have been programmed, we have been controlled to do that when it comes to the environment, when it comes to, with things that we have been taught, you know? They put the guns and the drugs in the community, but when you look on the news of us, what do you see? You see killing. You see, oh, he a thug, or he a gang member, or he a drug dealer. They give us all these labels, right? But the crazy thing about it is they the ones that started it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy though. And I truly feel that when it comes to black men, we are not dangerous people. We are not ruthless people when it comes to this. We're just programmed into our environment. It's just something that we were just like taught, and it feels like we have gone so deep into this program that we can't stop. Now it's a part of us now we can't stop doing it. We can't stop killing our brothers because we've been so deep into the program. We're so deep into it, when it comes. That's why I spoke upon the music industry, because they the ones that promote it the most. They promote killing your own reflection. They promote killing somebody. You know what I'm saying? They promote that thing. They promote it so much to the point where it gets, you could tell that it lost that energy, that demonic energy, And this happens all the time when it comes to our race, And it feels like we have been so programmed and we've been so, deep into it that we can't get out of it, It feels like we have been so used to this. We've been used to killing our own people that we think it's cool now. We think it's cool to go to jail. We think it's cool to shoot somebody. Like, we think that's cool now. Now we think that's, the new norm, And it's so crazy to me because that's how the world is now when it comes to our race, when it comes to black men. If we're not, let me explain something. If we're not, as black men, if we're not giving or working for somebody else, or we're not doing somebody else, we're called a lame, But if we killing each other, and we killing our ops, we doing all this, you know what I'm saying? We doing all these demonic things. That's good in a way. That's good in a way. But if we really, really go deep into it, and if we really have self-knowledge and we really teach ourselves, that's called lame. I never understood that. When it comes to black men. It feels like every time we try to have an intelligence or have our own mind, the world go against us. But when we try to be a statistic, or we try to be a gang member, or we try to be that, it feels like it's cool now. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy because that's how it is when it comes to us. That's how it is. And the world is always against us. It's been against us for years. And it feels like we're stuck. We're stuck in a trap. We're stuck. It's like we're stuck in a box and we can't get out. You know what I'm saying? That's how it feels. It feels like every time we try to do something good, it feels like we're labeled as not doing good. You know what I'm saying? It feels like every time you do positive, you're labeled negative. But when you try to do negative, you're labeled positive. You see what I'm saying? And it happens all the time. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. That's why I said that when it comes to black men killing each other and sacrificing each other and doing all these things, I feel like, that's why I said I feel like they don't want to do that. They just program to the environment. It's a program. And the program was so deep that we can't realize it, you know? And the reason I wanted to speak upon this is because this topic that I'm speaking upon when it comes to black men is serious. This is a serious topic because it happens all the time. This happens on a regular basis. And we can't really, it's like we can't stop it. It's like we can't stop it from happening, you know? We can't, it feels like every single time we see somebody down or see somebody that's in a box, right? That's like in the wrong, or they're stuck in a situation. It feels like when it comes to black people, or black people period, it feels like we can't help them. Like for instance, let's say you join a gang, right? And he know joining a gang is bad, but he still do it anyway, right? As let's say I'm his friend, right? Instead of me encouraging it, why don't I help him get out of it? Why don't I help him to say, hey, don't do that, bro. Get into these books. You know what I'm saying? Get into the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Teach yourself. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me encouraging it and saying, okay, go ahead, go kill your ops, go do whatever you do, or joining it myself. You know what I'm saying? And this happens all the time with our race. We rather go against our race than help our race. And that's why we get into so much of these problems. You know? And the reason I'm speaking on black men so much is because we're the backbone when it comes to this. We're the backbone of everything. You know, and we have been so programmed and so manipulated that we don't really know what's good and what's bad. We don't really know. Like the mindset had been, the program is so deep into it that we just say, forget it. You know, it's in my environment, so I'm gonna do it anyway. That's the mindset we on. Instead of getting out of the program, but we're so deep into it we don't realize it. You know. And I just want to, speak upon this, man. And I'm out.